postmarked on the day. He mailed it on the day.
What?
The guy who dies in an accident understands the nature of destiny. Phil.
What?
That's what it says.
The guy who dies in an accident understands the nature of destiny?
Die in what the fuck? I mean, Mickey, what?
Hey,
what?
It's a fucking fortune cookie.
I mean, if he killed himself, this is the note.
What do you mean if?
I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
Hey, come on, you want to look at this thing right in the eye. You don't do 100 down that narrow crease in the high ground because you're anxious to get home. 100 miles per hour down Mulholland on a star field night is not the way to longevity. The guy behaved often and finally like some soulful jerk-off. Fuck him and forget him. What else can I say?
I'm gonna look up the words.
You're gonna what?
On the thing here, I'm gonna see if the dictionary might help.
Eddie, come on, look up the words. Don't waste your time in this thing. It's not worth it.
But this is it. This is what he wanted to tell us.
No. If he had to say something, he could have given us a phone call. He could have stopped by. He could have just come in and just told us. Now he has to say something to us. He's gonna have to bridge the gap directly himself. He's gonna have to make some fucking appearance, as difficult as it might be. Eddie, listen to me. Stay away from this shit. The guy's dead. He didn't want to say anything before. I don't want to say anything after.
But that's exactly what I'm talking about. That this is a clue to something. Maybe why.
Why what?
I want to know why.
Why? There's no why in a disaster like this. You just go down into an accident, big hole opens up, and boom. That's it.
Your attitude, Mickey? Will you please examine your fucking attitude?
There's no traffic in this thing. That's all I'm saying. You go in, you don't come out. The guy made a decision beyond communication.
Yeah, he left a note.
To drive us nuts from long distance. Let me see that.
The note is what he wanted us to think.
Bullshit, no.
He left it.
He left it to drive us nuts from long distance, like I said.
I'm gonna look up the words.
What? No. Look. Let me see that thing. Let me see. It's a fucking fortune cookie. What's to look up? Look. The guy who, that's him, dies. In case you didn't know, he gave us a demonstration. Accident is to propel yourself into a brief but unsustainable orbit and then attempt to land in a tree on the side of a cliff-like incline. Understand, well, that's what he had no part of. And, nature, that's the tree, and destiny, well, if you're him, you're an asshole.
Look, count the letters.
What?
Count the words and the letters.
Eddie?
I want to know how many letters.
Eddie, grief has put you out of order here. You flipped the circuit. This is dementia.
You never heard of an anagram?
Yes, I have.
Maybe it's an anagram.
You think this is an anagram?
You don't have to have faith in the fucking thought, but just as a favor, participate, okay? Help me move it along. That's all I'm asking. And keep your sarcasm to yourself.
What's sarcasm?
Can you do that?
No, seriously, what the fuck? What's sarcasm? This is insulting.
You're getting sidetracked.
No. Look, I'm gonna help you do this lunacy, okay? I'm gonna do that. But I want something understood, alright? Because I've indulged in nothing but sarcastic here. And then again, I'll make my allowances. If I've been flip, it's because I've been trying to put some humor in what could totally be and completely morbid. And there have been times in the goddamn history of mankind where a little humor won a person some affection because of the effort. Right? Not to go under. Anybody can go under. In fact, we're going fucking under. Fuck him.
I don't feel like being flip.
Right.
Mickey.
But you want to do an anagram on his death note, right?
Flip is sarcastic,
Flip
Mickey.
is lighter on a whole other level, just lighter.
To me, it's sarcastic.
Yo, but sarcastic, it's funny. It's meant to be mean, but funny, sure.
Oh, you should have heard yourself.
I did.
You should have listened closer.
Motherfucker. Let's get on with this fucking thing, alright?
So I have accident here and destiny. Accident is a happening that is not expected, foreseen, or intended. 2, an unfortunate occurrence or mishap, sudden fall, collision, usually resulting in physical injury, blah, blah, blah. Just repeats itself, basically. And destiny, we have the inevitable or necessary succession of events. What will necessarily happen to any person or thing. So, if you die in a happening that is not expected, foreseen, or intended, you understand the inevitable or necessary succession of events.
Fuck him.
It makes sense.
It makes no sense.
I mean, we owe him to understand as best as we can, as best as we can is what he wanted. Nobody has to believe it. It makes fucking sense.
Look, great. You just admitted it. It was no goddamn accident. If it was no accident, then this letter is totally and completely irrelevant.
But how did we get it here? Exactly how did he get to the point where in his own mind he could do it on purpose? That's what I'm trying to understand.
Look, it's not a big of a deal. The guy just made a decision being communication. That's what I said. You know? Everything that you just gotta shift your point of view a little. And what was horrible just looks okay. The little thoughts, just like little gremlins, that are in your mind, you just hear the bad thoughts, and at some point they're making you think they're a good idea. Now, this guy is with God or some Satan, I don't know what it is, having a cup of coffee, and we're here just like saying, well, fucking, what happened to our friend? I have no fucking clue. How about you and I just go for a drink? Because I can't deal with this thing right now. He died, and fuck him! Fuck him!